Welcome to Stamping with Mary. That's Mary with an I if you're looking for me on my YouTube channel. So this is the card we're going to do today. It uses Perched in a Tree, which is what I'm going to use for my next class on September 18th. So I'd love to have some of you join me for a Facebook Live class. Perched in a Tree has so many different options, and I'll be showing you several other cards using this stamp set. You can see that it's got some really nice sayings. No matter the season, I'm here for you. Let heaven and nature sing. Love that one. I'm using that in another card. These little splatter dots, you'll use them forever and ever. They're really wonderful. I had some a few years ago and lost it, so I'm glad to see that again. Wishing you abundant joy and peace. Your kindness warms my heart. And then this darling little bird. So it also, and I always keep my dies in my case like this. And so you see there's lots of dies that also coordinate with this that you can get. So let's quickly go through this card. I start with a base. It's a little longer than what you would normally see. It's 9 by 5.5. When it folds, it's going to fit a standard size envelope. So, and the scoring sometimes can be confusing, so I'm going to show you exactly how I do my scoring. You score at 2.5, so you just put it in your cutter and find that 2.5 mark right here. And you don't need anything special. Just use your scoring blade, or sometimes I even use the scissors if I can't find the right thing, and I very carefully run a mark there. And then you go slide it over to the 7-inch mark, and same thing. Aha, here's the bones folder. Score it like that. Okay. And then, of course, press it down real good so it's firm. And then on your front of your card, I have just die cut a circle here using Stylish Shapes dies, which are kind of my go-to right now. But you could use a hole punch or whatever you have to make that. And then he just fits down here. And on the other side, I just do trees. You know, I started out thinking I would make a card and color him in, color all the pieces, but I like the black. I just thought it was very distinguished. So I left it with black and made it this an all seasons, 4-season card. So I'll put that right down here. Hopefully with this you want to make sure that you're only putting your adhesive on one side so that you don't stick the whole thing down. And then I just put it right here. So as far as the little bird goes, it has the die cut with it, but it does cut out very easily. So you can see that you can fussy cut it just as easily if you don't want to buy those dies, although the dies are very nice. So the leaf is also a die cut, and I've left it so that one side is loose. I'm going to take the little thing off, and then just stick it down. And that way your saying kind of tucks down under the leaf and holds it in place. Now on the inside, here's a little tip for the inside, is to one piece of paper, 8.5 by 5 1/4. And do all your stamping first, and then cut it into the 3 panels. And you see I've done that here, and then I've cut it here at, well, this first one is 2 1/4 wide, and this is 4 1/4. And you see that's how it fits into the standard envelope. And then this is a little shorter panel. This is 1 3/4 cut. Okay. And that way, you get this lovely look of framed pieces that all go together like a puzzle. See how nicely that looks? And then be sure you leave a little space to put your saying in. So that's it. One other little tip I wanted to mention, and I meant to do that before I tucked this down, and that is, notice how you get such a definition if you use your sponge to run along the edge. It's just a clever little cheap trick for adding some shadow and dimension to your card. Or you could even use a regular, just run it across your stamp set if you want to. But there you are.